Wow, it's been a while. So today, I am finally taking a walk again. Yes, for those of you who have been here for a little bit, you'll probably know that I do walks whenever I get a chance. I did them pretty much all throughout the summer. But recently, I haven't had any chances. I am so busy with school that I haven't had chances to record and upload like seriously long videos. Which, I mean, thank this place for the reason I'm not uploading like hour-long videos. But I also just haven't been cooking much lately. You know. On my way down here, I saw a truck pull into like the Katy Trail and like completely shut off. Scared the hell out of me. I thought it was like some kidnapper or something. Then it pulled away and I was like, that's weird. If that were a kidnapper, why would he pull away? I walked down here. I'm pretty sure he took a piss on the Katy Trail. I think that guy took a piss on the Katy Trail, which is disgusting, to say the least. And do I think no guys have ever done it? No, I know they have, for sure. But do I think you should do it? No. I don't know where that guy was going either, by the way. I don't know where he was going. I don't know what he was doing. All I know is that's disgusting and he shouldn't have done that. Usually, I am so busy right now, though, that I don't get to walk and talk to you guys. So, let's start out with a little bit about something from my school year. Sorry, I got a rock in my shoe, I think. Let's start out with something from my school year. Well, I am in high school now. Big shock, I know. People constantly assume I'm in 8th grade still. But no, I'm in high school now. I've had 4 art commissions since school has started. 3 of which are anime characters. And before you ask, yes, I do sell these art commissions for money. No joke. It's really, really cool. I've gotten a pet cat. His name is Jack. Well, Jack Skellington. But everyone just calls him Jack. And that's what he responds to better than Jack Skellington anyways. My mom's fallen in love with him. My dad's not the biggest fan of cats. But he agreed to let me have one. No. I've been super busy. And I mean like super busy. The past few weeks. With school stuff. And home stuff. And new pets. And old pets. And all that stuff. There's 2 bicycles behind me. Scared the shit out of me. Morning.
Have a good day.
Morning. You guys too. again, I would like to say everyone on the Katy Trail is like super friendly. Doesn't mean you should trust them with like your home address. But it does mean that if you were like hurt or sick and someone saw you like that, they'd probably ask you where your parents are or call someone or help you in some way. And that isn't to say you should trust everyone on here, though. They can be dangerous. My dad's an iron worker, so he sees a lot of shady shit. And according to him, there's some shady people that hang down by the Red Bridge sometimes. Just be wary, like really wary of where you're going, who you're talking to, all that. But if they're on like a bike and they're not like slowing down or like pedaling the same pace you're walking or running, then I wouldn't be worried. Really, tops, all they're gonna do is say good morning and make like the slightest conversation ever, like good morning, hope you have a good day. And really all they're wanting you to do isn't even to respond. They just want you to know that they aren't a threat. And usually if it's like a man and a woman, or like a big group of women, not to be sexist to men, but that's usually when I'll feel more comfortable. Unless it's like old dudes. Just because men are more known for that thing. And that is really what my dad was more worried about. Like men on the Katy Trail than women. But not to be sexist to men. I think you're all great people. Some of you are just better than others. And some of you deserve to burn in hell. And before you ask, I know this isn't my normal coffee. I didn't want to run out before Monday because I have to come back and babysit my cousin Monday. So instead, I decided on one of the Arizona green tea with ginseng and honey that my dad brought me last night. He brought me 3. I had one last night, having one today, having one tomorrow. You know. The Katy Trail really is beautiful. But we've had a lot of good rainstorms here lately, too. Let's see, what else am I doing this school year? Oh yeah, I'm in 3 clubs. 3 of them. I am in Science Club, which is pretty much just the club that we have in both our middle school and high school. And it pretty much just like, it lets you do experiments and fun stuff for kids who are interested in science, like after school. You know. Then we have drama club. We put on plays, we put on shows. You know, pretty much just the basics of drama club. Almost every school has one. In my school, we believe the arts are a very important thing. And you have to have at least 1 year of art credits to graduate. We also think fitness is important. I'm in strength, but that's not really a club. It's just a class. I really enjoy it, though. It's a good class. Like, the coach is really nice. Like, we have a coach who leads ours instead of, like, an actual teacher. Well, I guess he's both. He coaches football for JV, I believe. And maybe varsity football as well. He's really cool, really nice. I'm getting used to recording again. I still have my pet lizard. We have both our dogs still. We have a cat. And then my brother has his dog living up in St. Louis. So you could say my family's pretty pet poor. But it's cool. We don't mind. Also, I Googled myself last night. Google now knows who I am. Which I find a little insane and a little awesome. By the way, always check behind you for bikers. They're fast on their bikes. And you never know when they're going to appear. And if they're not very noisy people, or like you're wearing headphones, they can and will scare you. Trust me, it's happened a few times. My school has this thing called Service Day coming up. Service Day pretty much just is where we go around the community helping clean up trash or fix up gardens and homes or do other stuff like that. And I'm just saying, if I were to because one of the things that we can do is fix up, go on the Katy Trail and pick up trash and shit. And I'm just saying that if I do that one, I could so quickly and easily walk home. I can. Very easily. Because down here from the start of the Katy Trail, it's only 2 miles. And from the Red Bridge, it's probably 4. Also, I would like to mention how cool my eyes are looking in this lighting. Thank you, nature. Yeah, it's a little creepy whenever my eyes are open that wide. You know. I don't necessarily try to look cool or try to be funny. Also, I don't know who subscribed after seeing one of my YouTube shorts. I think it was the gunshot one or something along those lines. Where the sound is if you flinch when the gun goes off, you're afraid to die. I'm not afraid to die. What I am afraid of is to die without doing something meaningful in my life. Which is why every single day, I try to give a compliment to someone. I try to make someone smile. I try to do something. And people tend to forget the fact that I am not just some helpless little girl. Nor am I just some pushover anymore who's going to take their shit. Because unfortunately, a couple years ago, actually last year, I was a full-out people pleaser. I didn't care what it meant to me. I didn't care how it made me feel, how it made me feel. And I actually ended up feeling extremely depressed and hating school. I hated my entire middle school experience. if I went one day, just one, without a snide comment about my art, or about my clothes, or about me, or my body, or something like that, it was a good day. And I figured out that should not be the bar. Like, I figured out over the summer that should not be the bar to dictate what a good day is. Because that's not a good day. That's just a less bad day. A good day would be me finishing all my commissions, or me drawing out a bunch of stuff, or me getting more commissions. Not just me not getting bullied. And now that I've grown up a bit, I started to realize that the only reason those people bully me is because they were more insecure about themselves. And making others feel insecure was better than being insecure. But it didn't work most of the time. It made them feel good for a little bit. But then the next day they were back to feeling like shit. So now, I don't get bullied. Not because I stood up to my bullies. Not because I became stronger than they ever were. No. I don't get bullied because I grew up. And they also grew up. At least a little bit. Sure. I still hear those same snide comments. I still hear those same stinging words. But I don't let them affect me anymore. I used to get mad. I used to fire back insults. It made me know better than they were. If anything, it made me worse. Because it meant I was giving them what they wanted. But now they don't know what to do. They haven't bullied me. They haven't talked to me. They haven't looked at me as a target or someone safe to bully in a while. Also, I have lost weight, if you can't tell. Which also might be a big key factor. I'm never not moving. Meaning I am never not working, never not practicing, never not doing other shit. All in all, it probably took me about 30 minutes to walk here. Also, my grandma gave me breakfast. We'll have to check that text here in just a second. And before you ask, no, I am not dehydrated. This is hydration. But no, when I'm under all these trees, it gets a little chilly around here. And I love it. It's the same nice bikers from earlier. They're old, but happy.
Going to school or work?
Grandma's.
Oh, tell Grandma we said hello.
I will.
Have a good day.
You too. That was nice of them. They're sweet. They're just an old biker couple. But that was kind of funny. And it was really sweet. I have to admit, I am not quite old enough to get a job yet. Because most places won't hire you until you're like 15. And I am 14 still. I turn 15 next month though. But I am going to cut this and take a little second to go see what my grandma sent me. I'll be back in a minute. According to my grandmother, she has left me an egg burrito, which I actually helped her make this summer and we froze in the toaster oven so that I can have some food. And then she has some garland on the way from Amazon for her front porch rail, which will be really fun. If you can't tell, I adore Halloween. My grandma, she likes it, but she is too tired to decorate this year. My grandma is old. Let's be mind you. Like, I love her to death, but she's in her 60s. And she has, forever and a day, been crazy encouraging, crazy nice, you know, all the good stuff. But she gets tired. And when she is tired, she doesn't want to decorate. She doesn't want to do that kind of stuff. But forever and a day, since I was little, I've been helping her decorate. Leaf stuck to my arm. For everything. Halloween, Christmas, Valentine's Day, Easter, Thanksgiving. Everything. I am by far her most experienced grandkid in helping her decorate. And usually, when I am helping her decorate, I also tend to end up helping her clean stuff or do more work than I thought I would. She said she cleaned off her front porch yesterday for me. Meaning it should be a blank slate to work with. Thank God. She is also the one who helps me with a lot of my projects. Not to say that my parents don't help. They are very supportive. They help a lot. But I mean, like, my restoration projects. My dad doesn't want me bringing, like, a dirty iron into the house. Trying to get it clean with vinegar, salt, and baking soda. But my grandma will let me. She is more than willing to let me. And by that fact, it tends to help out a lot with my little adventures, to say the least. I grew up in a small town. Not much bigger than what it currently is. Though it used to be a railroad town. I just gotta look. And even when I was little, we had like a general store around here. Where we could go and get like candy or the paper. The owner was a cool guy. The old general store. Ever since then, it has pretty much been left untouched. My grandma has a lot of flowers outside. We are finally at my grandma's house. It has a real pumpkin. It also has questions that I will ask when my grandma gets home. Thanks for watching, you guys. Remember, stay cool as a cucumber. Love you.